Hello, and welcome to Tom's Family Worship. Today I'm telling you the true story about someone who was very, very brave. Sometimes bravery isn't about being strong or about being fearless, but it's more about doing the right thing even when it's hard. Let me tell you the story of Ruby Bridges. It's 1960 in New Orleans, Louisiana. A young girl named Ruby Bridges, she's just about 6 years old, is about to do something that would change history. At this time, schools in the United States were segregated. That means that black children and white children couldn't attend the same schools. But a new law had just passed saying that this was unfair and time for a change. But even though the law changed, there were a lot of people that didn't like it. Ruby was chosen to be the first black child to attend a previously all-white elementary school. Many people were upset about it. They were angry. And when she arrived for her first day of school, crowds of people were outside the school, yelling, holding signs, and saying mean things about her. They were trying to stop her. She even needed a police escort to get to school and get into the building. Can you imagine that? What would that be like if people were so angry with you that you couldn't even get into your school? Every day for weeks, Ruby had to walk through these angry crowds. She was scared, but she didn't give up. She knew that she was doing the right thing, and her family kept encouraging her to keep on going. One day, Ruby stopped in front of the crowd. People thought that she was going to give up and run away, but she said a prayer. She asked God to forgive the people yelling at her because she knew that they didn't understand. Eventually, things started to change. People stopped gathering at the schools, and Ruby's bravery helped inspire others, and the school slowly became more welcoming to all children, no matter their skin color. A reporter once asked Ruby if she hated those people that were saying all those mean things about her. They would insult her, they would call her names, and the reporter thought, for sure, this girl must hate them. Do you know what Ruby said? She said that she doesn't hate them because God gives her love for them. She knows that they don't understand, and so she prays for them. This blew the reporter away. Ruby's faith, the faith of a 6-year-old girl, taught so many people what it meant to trust in God. Can you imagine being as brave as Ruby? She showed us that even kids can make a big difference when they stand up for what is right. So I got a question for you to talk about in your families. What are some times when you have had to be brave? Why don't you ask each other that? What did you feel? How did you find the courage to keep on going? This week, when something feels scary or hard, remember Ruby Bridges. Remember that bravery doesn't mean that you're not afraid. It just means that you keep on going, because you know that it's the right thing to do. Father in heaven, thank you so much that you give us the courage to do the right thing. Just like you put Ruby in a place and in a time for a special purpose, you also put us in special places and special times. Help us to be faithful and to lean on you for strength, just like Ruby did. Amen. Bravery comes in all shapes and sizes, whether it's standing up for someone who's being treated unfairly or doing something new that makes you nervous. We can all be brave. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you'd like to share with me a story of when you had to be brave, you can email me at pastortomgearing@gmail.com. I'm Tom Gearing. This is Tom's Family Worship. Thank you so much for joining me today. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.